Live from Studio 6B in Rockefeller Center, this is New York Nightly News with Chuck Scarborough.
Well, she's an extreme cave diver who scubas into pitch-black caves to shoot amazing photographs of deep-sea life. And her photos are on display right now at the Under Minerva Gallery in Brooklyn till June 3rd, with proceeds from the sale of the photos benefiting the New York Aquarium. Here to share her pictures and chat with us is Brandi Irwin. Brandi, welcome.
Thank you.
When did they start calling you the girl with the gills?
You know, I have friends from way back in the day. I've been diving for about 13 years. So I picked up that name a few years ago. That's because I have very good air consumption. Yeah. And sometimes they also refer to me as one lung. One lung?
Yeah. You started swimming at a very early age, though, right?
I did.
Passionate about it.
Yeah. Always been involved in water sports since about 4.
So when did scuba diving enter the picture?
When I was 17, so that's about 13 years.
And then when did you add photography to the scuba diving to make it even more interesting?
About 2 years ago. I started underwater photography. And then we started this fluorescence photography, which is just phenomenal. We're going into the ocean with no lights. Sometimes we do moonlight dives because the things that are out at night are light sensitive. So we try to keep them out so we can excite them with our special UV lights to see them fluorescing, or as people say, glow in the dark.
So that you have UV strobes on your camera that you take down there?
I have special equipment in order to photograph them, yes.
So how do you find them if you're diving in pitch blackness?
Well, we have certain exciter lights that we use. And, you know, fluorescence is basically just the absorption of one wavelength of light and the re-emission of another. So under these special exciter lights, these things glow in the dark and give off some very unique colors.
It strikes me there's a kind of an element of risk here.
Absolutely.
You're diving into pitch black caves.
Yeah, not just caves, but also the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking deep under the water here, right?
Yeah. Sometimes 140 feet or so.
Is there a risk that you get disoriented when you're in those conditions?
My company, Liquid Film Photography, I've assembled a team of 4 divers, very accomplished, and videographers, photographers. They've been diving for years, and we also have a safety diver on our team who kind of looks out for us.
Does danger excite you?
Danger does excite me. It's very thrilling and fun. Yeah. But I kind of like the fact that there could be a little tiny fish behind me or something larger, and I would never know it.
Yeah. Modeling brought you to New York.
Modeling brought me to New York, and I did that for about 10 years. And I had a great time, but I really like the creative control of photography, and I really love being underwater. And we have captured some really, really phenomenal things.
Well, we've seen some of that while we've been talking here. We've had them up on the air. And talk to me a little bit about this exhibit that you've got going on at Minerva.
It's called Something Special Underwater. It's named after a dive site on an island called Bonaire. I studied with a woman named Susan Swigert. She's helped me put together this exhibit. And we have 34 pieces in the gallery, and some of them are just regular photographs of marine life, and then also the fluorescent photography. And it's the first time that it's ever been displayed in a gallery.
Have you got a favorite?
They're all my favorite.
Yeah. It's kind of tough to choose between your children, isn't it?
It is.
There must have been a photograph that just kind of blew you away when you got it, and you didn't realize at the time what you had.
Well, actually, it was a young banded tube anemone, and it just looks like a firecracker underwater. Yeah. He's simply incredible.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's interesting stuff. You're very interesting.
Thank you.
You like to do a lot of reckless things, so good luck.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
And keep those pictures coming.
You got it.
We'll be right back with more New York Nightly News. Stay tuned.